anyways, like, yeah, my first husband, I met him there at that where I worked, and yeah, he loved on me. But the trauma bond, that was a trauma bond. Because he also had a lot of trauma in his past, and like we were just really toxic for each other. We were just so bad. Like he would like bring, like I would do the reactive abuse with him, and I never did that with anybody except for, like, you know, my best friend that I had when I was in 6th grade. But that wasn't reactive abuse. That was, I guess, misplaced. I don't know, misplaced reactive abuse. I don't know if that's even a thing, but like, if you can't react to the people that are abusing you, you find somebody who you can, I guess. Like, I was a child. I hate that I did that. I hate that as a younger kid, even because of my assault when I was like two or three or four or whatever, that I would hurt animals because I couldn't hurt people. The person that did it, you know, like I didn't understand, like. And then I had stopped, and when my mom had me in therapy, and I had stopped doing that. And then my dad shot a tomcat in front of me when I was 4, and then that started again. Like, my brain was so, I don't know, a lot of trauma. Like, I'm gonna jump back to the toxic first marriage. He brought out a lot of reactive abuse. Like, he would just, like, he wouldn't let me go away to, like, cool down, and, like, he would just follow me, and, like, no, this is a free country. And then, like, would just, like, you know, like, poke, tickle, like, poke, you know, they just be in my space, and, like, I'd be in the corner crying, begging him to stop, and he wouldn't stop still. And then he would say things like, this actress is hot, blah, 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 you know, like, this, like, just emotional, abusive stuff. I don't mind, if, obviously, if, like, my partner finds other people attractive. It's just, like, there was so much trauma with that, that's, like, I am polyamorous, and, like, I like that, like, I could date guys, too, now. Like, that was also a thing that I never did before, because I wasn't really allowed, and also, I never thought about it, because I felt, like, wrong for it. Anyways, like, recently we had something where, like, I was gonna try to be okay and come to accept that my husband could be with another woman, and it was so hard for me. I couldn't take it because of the trauma from my first marriage, and then, like, probably the person also the first person I slept with, because he would always go around telling women, oh, you're so beautiful, blah, 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 just try to build him up, and I don't know. Anyways, yeah, my first marriage, like, he would say things like that, and then he even tried to cheat on me. And of course, you know, with reactive abuse, it can become physical, and mine did, because I would just snap, and it's like, I have all this rage from all this trauma. Like, I don't know, just, like, he did try to cheat on me, but the girl didn't want him, and, like, I found the text message, I was upset, and I think we had a roommate at the time, and the roommate saw right through him. He was actually into me, and of course, again, because I guess I wasn't able to be, like, because of the trauma bond thing, I never got to be with that guy, even though he probably would have treated me amazing, and we got really close. But he didn't want to step boundaries, even though me and my first husband had become separated, even though living in the same place. But yeah, so it wasn't really technical, but, like, so he's like, I don't want to, he respected the boundaries, and I'm grateful for that, because, you know, not everybody's like that. But yeah, there was one time I got mad at my first husband. I was like, what does she have that I don't? And he's like, she understands me, and I'm like, you never even talk to me. What do you mean? Like, you don't give me a chance to understand you. Like, what? That's just something they say, of course. And then, trying to. I jumped because I heard my husband on the porch, and this stuff is a lot of trauma. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to remember where it's at. It's hard for me to openly talk about my trauma, so like making all these videos is helpful, but I've been wanting to do this, and anyways, but yeah, like when we did get back together or whatever, I think like we had moved because like the landlord, oh, it wasn't the landlord, but it was like government bought out the trailer park that we were in, but luckily the landlord, we had another trailer, and so we moved there, but the our roommate didn't follow us. But like then we kind of like reconnected. Me and my first husband, we like repaired things, and of course like we went to church. Like his family, his adopted grandfather was the preacher and everything, and he was kind of a creep actually. He would check out women, like also like not even that, like he would like grab their asses, and you know, young girl like us, like I was young, and then they would make fun of me for like getting upset about my ex, you know, like about the looking at other women shit or whatever, like, and I like grabbed my purse and, you know, walked out the door even though it's in the middle of nowhere, but it's like they made fun of that.